Welcome to another episode of Snail Trail 4x4. Today's 2-Minute Tuesday. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about some simple tricks that I use in my shop for organization. Sorry if I sound a little raspy or hoarse. I have had a cold for the last week and I'm just now kind of getting over it, and I'm probably going to have a lot of cuts in this video because I'm going to be coughing often. I've got my tea over there, so hopefully that'll help keep things mellow. But roll the intro. Why is it important to have a clean and organized shop? I would say the primary reason is so that you know where everything is. If you know that you need to find that 14mm socket and you have no idea where you normally put it or where it normally goes, then you've just got to go hunting. Even if it's in your toolbox and you're just like, hey, I know it's in here somewhere, and you're digging along, like, it just becomes a time waster and a time suck. So if you have like one of those little strips and it's always connected to that little strip and you have that in your toolbox, then you just go in there and you dig and you try to find those little strips. You might pull out the 1/4-inch drive or the 1/2-inch drive ones, you know, when you need that 3/8, but that's a lot faster than digging all the way to the bottom trying to find that one specific socket that you're looking for. So let's talk about a few tricks that I use in the shop to keep my space better organized, and hopefully this will help you guys out as well. So let's drop 2 minutes down. Boom. Better organization. Tubs and Tupperware and things of this nature. I use these all over the place. I have different sizes for different ones and different uses. I have ones that I slide underneath my shelves. I have ones that go on the shelves back over here. I have ones that are made out of wood. I have ones that are made out of plastic. It doesn't really matter how they are. It just matters what you put in them and how you remember what is in them and where that specific stuff is. So once you drop your electrical cords all into one bin, then you know, okay, whenever I need an electrical cord, I've got to go to that bin. And whenever I'm done with that electrical cord, I should put it back into that bin. Some of the other tricks I use are some of these really smaller bins. These ones that have a lot of small spaces on them. These are really great for like motor swaps. I use these a lot for motor swaps. And I'll even go out and buy new bins for some of those, because you can start working on a project and you just drop the little objects into these bins and then write yourself a little note about what is in this specific little bin. This one happens to be the passenger tail light and bolts. Need new bulb. So, you know what's going on in that spot. I also use this style for some of my film gear. Like, this is all my GoPro accessories, right? So if I need a specific size or a specific turn, I know which one is where. And it just works out really fast. And you can grab specific things, take it out, put it right back in, and it makes your process a lot quicker when you have a good organized set like this. The third thing I use quite often are snack baggies. I use these all the time, and I have the bigger size, and then I use the little snack ones probably the most. And what you do with those is you just drop some of the nuts and bolts and items into that. And then you write yourself a little note. I usually throw it on blue tape so I can reuse the baggie a few times. But I know a lot of people will just write on the baggie what is in there. And then you can throw all these little baggies into one of these bigger bins. And then you have all your, like, hey, this is all the bolts for the engine bay in that bin. And then you store that away. And then they're not spread out everywhere. They're not all over the place. And you know, hey, I need some exhaust manifold bolts. And you go into the bin and you find your little baggie. And it just helps keep everything organized. So those are some of the tricks I use in my shop. I would love to hear some other tricks. I could always use better advice for trying to keep my shop organized. So let me know what you guys do down in the comments. If you have a good trick for keeping your shop organized, I want to know what it is. So please leave me a comment below. Hammer down on that subscribe button. And don't forget, keep crawling.
Snail Trail 4x4.